Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. And we are live at 12 o'clock, so join us for Ask the Analyst Live. I'm there with the Ocelot, and we can answer all your questions. We can look at them on the charts. We can tell you if it's a buy, hold, or sell. So really, really important. And just a quick trade watch video. And just say, obviously, this is just a general share advice and not personal. Um, you know what? There's not much news out today. Fisher and Paykel, I thought the announcement was pretty weak. You know, I know it's holding down by trend, but big black candle, big red candle, it's a sell. So I'd be getting out of that, especially if it looks like that by the end of trade today. I think, every time we do a video, we want to really give you an important theme and an important way to help you make some money in this environment. And the sentiment is changing, and I think it was an excellent warning that we put out a few days ago about the retail stocks. Watch out, retail, there's a warning sign there. And I'll tell you what, I'm having a look at some stocks at the moment, and you can see stories like baby bunting, these sort of stories, with obviously collapsing with pretty hard sell signals. You've got stories like Nick Scali. Look at that. Really looks like it's a falling knife. You can even, maybe one of the better stories, Lovisa, breaking trend, right? Good story, but absolutely looks terrible now. You've got to get out of it. Let's have a look. You can have a look at, let's have a look at SUL. I mean, super retail pays a good dividend, but down to trend. The market is telling you something. Get out of retail now. It's funny, isn't it, that the market is suddenly throwing these warning signs. I should think the general sentiment is out that possibly the interest rates, and it could be a good sign, they're starting to bite and things are starting to slow down a little bit. So although it's negative at the moment, hopefully if we can just get inflation under control, and maybe that's what we need in the medium term, it could be a good thing. But at the moment, these resale stocks are get out and avoid, and really be very, very, very careful with them. I mean, SUL, if you're in it for a dividend, you can put it on a monthly, and but you've got to have a stop loss and everything, and you can put it on a monthly. It needs to hold that 1085, otherwise, definitely you'd be getting out of it. So, what section of the market is looking good? Um, and the section of the markets that is looking good is, funny enough, is tech. Tech is starting to warm up, and you saw Nvidia up at 24% overnight. So AI really a theme that where the money is going to. You can see Microsoft again. What a hot stock this has been, up 27% now. To make that sort of return out of Microsoft has been superb. Now, we know the theme, and everyone is looking at tech, and maybe look at tech as a little bit of a safe haven, funny enough. After tech being out of fashion, it's starting to look a little bit better. And, that's why I think our hot stock has really, really worked this week. And again, if you're in that, you could just put your stop loss now just under 16. And, that's a great trade. And that price action looks very, very good. But I've got a trade for you, right? Something to have a look at. AI is in fashion. Now, we've talked about NXT. NXT could have a run up to that 13. We've seen that breakout now. That chart is looking very, very, very good. I could go a little bit early. You could wait if you wanted to make sure it looks like that by the end of trade today. But I think that chart looks for me looks superb, and I would be calling that a buy. And I think you could buy it around that 12.30 level, and have your stop loss if you want just about 11.90, and try and target 13. So what we're trying to do here is just follow areas of the market where there is some movement. And you can see, XRO, you're seeing the market sell off, but XRO is up this week and it's holding up. DSC, one of our favorite little cyber sort of security stories, and obviously TNE is still keep going. So that is where the market is focused at the moment, and that is where at the moment the trends are. Having a look at the general market, where it is going. I think a lot of you remember I said that May would most probably be the high and would be coming back down in June. We've broken trend now. I know that we got the how do you say, the debt ceiling, and I'm sure that'll be solved and everyone will be happy. But I think the general sentiment of the share market is down at the moment, and I think we'll come back and hit a lower low sometime in June, and we actually we've actually hit that short-term sentiment perfectly right on the head. So I think the market is going lower into June, which is going to make sort of short-term trading harder. But there are some certain sectors, and that is certainly look at tech, that's looking reasonably good. This is a market that you take no prisoners at the moment. Things like these retail stocks are getting absolutely hammered. If stocks start breaking trend lines, you have to get out. You've got to. This is one market where you just do not want to be owning stories ever. We should never do it anyway, but under that happy little blue line that we use. On that note, I look forward to seeing you live at 12 o'clock. Don't be late. See ya. I'm there with the Ocelot. He's great. All right. See you later, guys. Bye bye.